You're the one girl for me.
I keep the two lives very separate because they're both so different. But I like being at school because I can relax, I can be myself, because I'm with my friends. And school is school, you're there to learn. And modelling, you're there to get jobs, get money.
Most schoolgirls would gladly pass on their studies to sign a big bucks modeling deal that included everything from free clothes to a car. But not 16-year-old student Olivia Inge. When the Metropolitan Agency tempted her with a full-time modeling contract in Paris, she turned them down. By choosing the classroom over the runway, Olivia Inge had found an even quicker way of grabbing headlines.
When I first started, they had great plans for me because they wanted me to leave school, and Claudia Schiffer had just left their agency and they were looking for the new Claudia Schiffer. They couldn't understand why I got so much press in England before I'd even started, before I had any photos. And they were a bit annoyed about that in a way because they were saying, oh, well, usually you're supposed to get your book, you're supposed to come and do jobs before you get your press.
There have been occasions when the media intrusion has in fact, I wouldn't even call it media intrusion because she's very specific that, you know, during term time she's there to study, and a lot of her jobs are really during the holidays.
Little girl, with your cute little ways, I am yours for the rest of my days, and this great big world will be divine. Little girl, when you're mine, all mine.
This is my second home. No, this is my cousins and my aunts and uncles' chateau, the country cottage.
Little girl, you're the one girl for me, little girl. You're as sweet as can be, just a glance at you meant love from the start.
She comes from a massive family that lives in Somerset. Her mother's one of about 8, I think. Olivia will correct me if I'm wrong. And there are copious cousins. I know that Gladstone is in there somewhere as great-great-great-great-grandfather. And then who was the Dean of Salisbury? No, Dean of
St Paul's.
Dean of St Paul's.
With her well-connected lineage, including England's longest-serving Prime Minister, William Gladstone, and supermodel cousin Stella Tennant, Olivia has the poise and presence to take her from the society pages to the fashion spreads.
I just think for someone who has been brought up in those kind of circles, it's the perfect vehicle for her sort of launch pad.
Started, I didn't think there were quite so many models, and I thought I might have more of a chance because people said, oh wow, next Kate Moss and things. And when you're 16, when you're just 16, people tell you this, it's a bit daunting in a way, very exciting. But then I got into it and I did all the rounds, all the castings, and I just thought, wow, there are so many girls out here. If you get any work, then you deserve a big pat on the back.
She gets quite worried that she's changed since she's been a model, but she hasn't at all. And she gets quite paranoid that she's become really immodest, but it's not true. She's exactly the same.
The only change I see in her is when she sits in front of a camera and she becomes Olivia the supermodel. Otherwise, she's just the great fun, you know, sort of mad schoolgirl. You know, it's the pout that comes out. And you think, goodness, you know, she's out to seduce the camera. She's just brilliant. She's very good at her job.
I've seen her portfolio. It's very good. It's weird to think of, like, because she's just always been like Olivia, and then all of a sudden she's looking really sexy and everything. It's really strange.
I don't know, it's quite strange, sort of, seeing her in all her pictures, because she looks so different in every single one. I mean, some she looks like she's 13, some she looks like she's 28 or something. So it's quite strange seeing her, what makeup and hair can do to someone.
Little girl,